Set up, set up, set up, set up, get ready, get ready.
Yes.
Wait,
Just kidding. Wait, just kidding. Kids are the best kids, baby. Yeah. Please believe that. Yeah, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? Well, high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. Well, high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Set up, get ready, get ready.
YouTube, I'm telling.
12 high noon Saturday, baby.
Don't borrow what you cut ordinarily. Get around and slosh water on your belly.
Ain't show don't come on daily. Holla, just kidding, baby.
We're artists, we art the colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangers, we slang and paint, create our masterpiece. We cracking jokes and stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone.
We just want to play with Auntie 755 show.
We're kidding.
Just kidding.
We're kidding. No, we're not. We're kidding.
Just kidding.
We're kidding.
No, we're not.
We're kidding.
Just kidding.
Paint. We're artists and we are.
Just kidding.
Mama, how long should I wait? Well, high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say,
Just kidding.
Papa, I can hardly wait. Yes. Well, high noon on Saturday. Yes. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say,
Just kidding. Alrighty, okay, there we go. Hey, family. Hey, kids, what's up? Hey, happy Saturday. Sorry I'm late, you guys. Sometimes things happen. I was going to take a trip. I was going to take a car trip with you guys. Had everything set up, but then it was a change of plans. So I decided to come back to the studio where I knew you would be waiting and get my water set up and my easel and my paints and my brushes and my reference photo and my mohawk. Hey! Y'all see it. Don't play with me. Y'all like this mohawk? Me too. How many of you guys have mohawks? Let me know. Let me know, family. It's okay if you have more. Auntie Cuddles is doing some secret work, secret squirrel work. And that's okay. I love it. Listen, shout out to 755 Media Channel. Yay! All the adults are over there. Listen, if you're new to my 755 Media Channel, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon. I appreciate you. I do have another channel. Yes, it's called Just Kidding. My moderators will drop the link. All I ask from you adults is to go by there and give the kids a big thumbs up. Right, because the kids need encouragement on their art, and you are just the person to do it. Yeah. I don't care about 755 Media getting thumbs up today. I care about the kids over at my Just Kidding channel. So this is a channel where I teach your kids, your kids how to do some painting and arting, and your cousins and your neighbors and your sister kids and your nieces, nephews, and all of that. And it's a few adults that like to join in. However, you can't comment on the Just Kidding channel because YouTube don't play that. And I don't play that either. Yeah, the kids are like, they're mine. They're mine. They're my pretties. Okay, they're my babies. So we have to protect the kids. All the adults stay on 755 Media. Just go over to the Just Kidding channel. Excuse me. Just go over to the Just Kidding channel, please, and thumbs it up for the kids. All the kids, you stay on Just Kidding channel. I don't want you intermingling with the adults. Okay? It could be a dangerous world out here. but I know the lit-litfam is going to protect you. But sometimes, once you get off the air, anything can happen. So I encourage you kids to stay over at the Just Kidding. I'm not broadcasting tonight to Facebook today, but if anybody is here from Facebook, hello and welcome. If you are over at my TikTok channel, 755 Media over on TikTok, or my IG, I appreciate you all coming in this afternoon. Thank you. So let's get back to it. Just kidding. Yeah, we're going to talk to Just Kidding, and then I'm going to go over and check out the adult chat section. I do not have a kid to paint with me today. I'm looking in the bottom box and I do not see any children there. So it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to teach you a lesson today on painting a minion. Everybody knows what a minion is, right? I mean, I have not seen the movie. I'm not going to even act like I have. But I like the characters. So we got the minions. What's this one called? Do you know the name of this one? All right, anybody know? Any adults know? Let's see what the adults know. Adults? And yes, I put a paint palette in his hand. Okay, yes, I did that through Photoshop. However, don't worry, adults, I know what you're going to say. You're not supposed to take copyrighted material in there. It's fine if you're doing it for yourself. I do not plan to paint this, as you can see right over there. All the artwork. And there's some in the boxes. And I really want to hang them all up. But I'm waiting on me and Sissy to get our new digs. Yeah, when we get our new digs, I'm going to have a studio together. I can have all of my Just Kidding art hanging up. Okay? But this is for me. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a little minion. You guys think I resemble a minion? Yeah, let me know in the chat. And also, if you know his name, put it in the chat as well. All right, let's go over here and check the chat out. Since I do not have a kid painting with me this afternoon, I still won't stay too long with you adults because the kids have notified me, okay, that I take too long to get to the art. They be like, you be over there messing with them grown-ups, and we be like, I'm ready to paint. And so I'm not going to do that to my babies, okay? I want to say welcome into Ruthie's This and That family. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Miss VSNCO9. Hi, sweetie pie. Hey, sweet Reed. What's going on? Lady Nutcraft. Well, Stacy is here. Accessory is in the building. Ladies, reapply. Okay, yeah. Ruthie said, great movie. Don't remember which is which. Okay. Tiana, how you doing, baby? She said, this is Mike. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, family. So great. I'm glad you are here. Let me go up. Unbiased LLC is in the building. She's dropping the link for Just Kidding. You guys, please go over there. And if you think it's cool what I do today, go ahead and sub the channel. If you got some kids that you like to have come over and paint every Saturday at high noon, 12 high noon. I'm just a little late today. Okay. So MC for KC is here. What's up? Hey, good afternoon to you as well. Thank you. My son wears a mohawk. Okay. Your son is super cool, honey. Yeah, that's indeed. Mohawk family in the building. All right, let's go. All right, come on, fam. You sound looking good, Ruthie. Thank you so much, Ruthie. I appreciate you. All right, so listen, everybody's here. Best Rudy's in the building. Says hi. Hi, baby cakes. How you doing? Where's your daughter? Come paint with us. We're gonna paint that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Big Daddy Beard Gaming is in the building. Oh, hey, baby. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Okay, I'm just going real fast. Yeah. I see y'all. Okay, so let's go. If I didn't mention you, I'm so sorry. Hi, Rudy Crafton. Hey, we get to chat on this channel now. How everybody doing today? No. You chatting now. I'm broadcasting 2 different places. 755 Media and Just Kidding. Can't chat over Just Kidding. Only chat in 755 Media. Okay, so anyway, let's go. Kids, if you need your reference photo, go ahead and email me. 755mediaart@gmail.com. Let's go, family. All right, so today I've already drawn out my minion. Here he is. He's there. Hum's ready. This is reference photo. I did pretty good, huh? Maybe I could have did a little better on the teeth, but it's art, okay? It's fan art. We're a fan of the minions, and we're going to paint them today. So as you can see in this photograph, we have a yellow, white, black, blue. We can make that silvery blue color. We're gonna make that. We in the shadowing part, I did not include on the art. You can include it if you want. I did not. the shadowing like when he's standing. See how he's standing in the shadow? See his legs, his feet. Start from his feet. You see the blue? The black shoes, and then you see the blue at the bottom. It's a shadow, okay? But not all the time do you have a shadow when you're standing like that, because it's obviously the light source is behind him and it's flashing up and it's causing him to cast a shadow on the ground. I eliminated that from the art, okay? And listen, this art is, you can make it anywhere from 3 to 18 years of age, okay? If you fall in that category, you're going to paint today. Let's get out the yellow, the black, the white, the blue. And then for the palette, hey, you got all the colors. Yellow, green, blue, purple, red, and orange, and a little tanny color, which we're going to make it, okay? So if you do not want to paint the palette all different colors, you can just put 2, 3 colors on it. It's up to you, because you're the artist, baby. So let's go, kids. Let's get into it. Now, I'm going to set my camera up and bring you guys over to the easel. And I want you to get your water. You know what I always tell you. Don't fill your cup all the way up, baby. Get around and slosh water on your belly. We don't want that. We just need a little bit of water, just like that. Can y'all see my water level? I don't know if you guys can see it. See it? I'm swishing it around. But it's about right there. It's about right there. Okay? Don't fill it all the way up. You don't need all that water. So get your water. And get out your trusty brushes, whatever they may be. I just grab these for whatever reason. I grab these, and then I'm using my paint caddy that I got from Vivian Crosby. Yeah, like it. I like it. I love it. And I will be using some of all kind of paints today, but primarily my golden paints. Okay, this is a kit that I got off Amazon. You can get it too. This is professional grade paint. Your kids might not need a professional grade paint. Start them off with something budget friendly, because you want to see whether they want to go here or not. Sometimes they'll paint a picture and you won't never see them paint again. Sometimes they do a remarkable job and you won't see them paint again. You have to encourage them. And that's what we're here for every Saturday, okay? Bring them in here, set them up. Get them ready. Get your paints. Golden. Holla if you hear me. Okay? Holla at me, Golden. Monetize now. Holla at me. All right? So we're going to put this up on the easel. And our reference photo right there. Got a paint palette, kids? Got a paint palette or you don't? Today I went to, well, not today. I didn't do it today. But I've been using this paint palette and it's cool, but I need, because I do big paintings. So what I did was I went to the dollar store and I got me a cutting board. They have these little cutting boards, and I cut it in half because I didn't need the whole thing. And I'm going to use this today as my paint palette. So for $1, you get 2 full sheets of this. So that's 4 different palettes. I won't lose it. I won't lose it because I got 4 of them. So I'm going to try this out today for the very first time. Dollar Tree, $1.25 store, whatever y'all want to call it, parents. You get some of these. The palette things are super cool. They even have those there, okay? Or you can get a worry-free box from me. It's going to have everything in it. It's going to have paints, brushes, easel, canvases, and 3 of them I'm going to draw on them so y'all already have the art. And then it's a blank one for freestyle, okay? You're going to get a just kidding hand towel or paint towel so they can clean their brushes off with it. You're going to get a tarp. You're going to get even a cup. I put a plastic cup in there so you don't have to worry about it. It's called the art kit from my Etsy page, or you can send me an email, and that probably bring your little cost down. You can email me, and then I'll get you one out. Parents, if you're interested, I'll show you what I'm talking about while I set up my camera, okay? So check it out, and I'll be right back.
Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Kids deserve.
This is very nice.
Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Art.
I absolutely love this.
Kids deserve. Kids deserve. Art.
755 Media. Thank you so much, Motown. We love you. We'll see you at Saturday.
See you.
Just kidding. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and catch up. If you are squatter, I want you to take your breath and do the squiggly line right here. Just kidding.
Kizzy derp. Kizzy derp. Kizzy derp. Kizzy derp art.
Yeah, here we go, you guys. Get ready for another art session. These are free classes, you guys. They're taking art out of the school for our children. And so, really, all you have left is me. And I'm going to do your kids right, honey. Okay? We're going to paint all kind of stuff in this class that I teach called Just Kidding. All right? So I got my water. I want you guys to be able to see me. Grab my water, and I'm going to be thumping that off. And I also want to say, let me check one thing. Check one thing in my book, in my email real quick. I just want to make sure that everybody who is asking for a painting will get them, okay? So I just want to make sure, not painting, but a reference photo. I want to just make sure everybody gets some. So hold on, let me send something out. Sometimes the adults request too for the grandkids or what have you. So I just want to invite some people if they want to come up, and I want to add these pictures. Okay, so I think I got them. Hold on, control one more. Let me say open, and it's loading up. You guys won't take but a second. Meanwhile, make sure you get your water, get your towel. And I use this towel quite often, as you can see, but it's about time for a new one. I don't like to be, I'm very frugal when it comes down to, I don't like to waste stuff, right? So it got me a nice fresh towel. Well, it's not fresh. I've been using it to paint a little bit. So I got this one now. I'm going to go ahead and discard this old thing and get rid of that. And I'm going to cut this towel in half, because I don't need this whole big old gigantic towel, okay? All right, you guys who requested it is this. I just send it out for you all. So check your emails, honeys. All right, so let me get some scissors. Cut my towel in half. Actually, I can cut this towel 3 ways and save a little bit even more. All right, so I got that together, and I'm going to break out my paints, you guys, and I want to set my phone up too as well. So I'm going to set my phone up for you all so that I can. And if you guys are in the adult section and I have not sent you or you requested and I didn't send it to you, just let me know, please. My moderator will bring it to my attention. All right. So I'm gonna use my phone as a second camera for you guys. Kids, are you ready? Let's go. Now, I'm not paying too much attention to the chat. You guys just go ahead and chat it up as you see fit. Moderators are here to answer questions. If you have any questions, if you're unable to hear me or see me clearly, let me know. It's very important. I don't have any kids up today. I'm sorry and sad about that. I love it when the kids come up and paint with me. So sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But if you do come up, kids, and I see you in my backstage at the bottom of my screen, You must have a parent present. Somebody that's going to give me the thumbs up or the yeah, okay sign saying it's cool that you come up and paint with me and that person is giving me permission. Okay? So until I get that, you have to stay backstage. But no one's here with me today. All right, so let me get into my mail really quickly. And I'm going to hit that, hit my link. Make sure I turn my volume down for God's sake, because this thing will start screeching and I'll even mute myself. So now I'm going to allow to come in. I'm going to mute myself, and that's weird. So we're just going to say this is the paint cam, which it should say that, but it's not. All right, bam, there we go. All right. See, let me mute this camera. What it says is already muted. All right. Can you guys hear that? All right. Got it down. So, paint camera's on deck. And I'm sorry, I'm a little discombobulated because you guys, I did say that I was going on a road trip with the kids today, and it fell through. So I'm really kind of trying to pull this all together in the 9th hour. So just bear with me. My shows aren't this disorganized. They're really not. But we're gonna turn this camera down. So I want you guys to be able to see my paint. And then I'm gonna add this camera to my stream so that you guys can see the art. Bring it over a little bit. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Like that. I might switch it up a little bit later. Let me put on a little playing music and we're gonna get started. All right. If you guys hear me okay, drop a G in the chat if you guys can hear me really good. And I'm going to play some background music. And I like to play this one called Feeding the Ducks a lot. So I'm going to put it down a little bit though. And we'll play that. All right. We'll start it off. We're going to paint our background, okay? Now, you don't have to paint it blue. If you like pink, you can paint it pink. If you like purple, you can paint it purple. If you like gray, you can paint it gray. Usually yellow and blue, they complement one another. That's why you'll see a lot of yellow and blue signs. Can you guys think of any signs that you might see that has yellow and blue in it? Or maybe even a football team that has yellow and blue in it. And so it's a strategy when people are doing advertising or they're building their business. They use these certain colors because they want to attract you. Okay, they want to attract you, so they use these colors in order for you to say, "Hey, that's pretty. I like that." You know what I mean? So that's how that goes. All right, I do want to change these. Let's twist these because I don't think you're getting enough full view. So you'll get a bigger view if I did it like this. Okay, so we're going to switch these around, and I'm going to fan this one downward. And hopefully you can see the paint. And that's the beauty of the swivel arm. So I'm gonna just try to swivel it around. Alrighty, so that could be better. Alrighty. And sometimes I might use this one. Sometimes you guys, just making yourself comfortable when you're painting, it's going to be awesome because you don't want to be in a position where you're feeling uncomfortable when you paint. It's not only going to show in your work, it's not good health-wise. So that's why a lot of times we stretch during our painting section. We stretch through our sessions because we want to stay agile and mobile. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of blue and I'm going to put this down here because I think I want to paint some blue in there. Now, you can tell that this blue is not this color blue. In order to get that blue, we're going to need some white, right? So I'm going to grab some white for you guys. All right. Grab a little bit of that out of my little magic box of golden paints. And I'm just going to put a little bit down there. Okay. And we're going to try to get this color by mixing. You can mix with a palette knife or you can mix with your brush. A lot of times, a lot of artists will tell you, no, don't mix with your brush because your colors will not be accurate. But listen, we're new and we're starting out and we want to try everything. So we're just going to mix a little bit of blue into our white, just a little bit at a time, okay? Now, this blue is very light, right? But it's not giving me this look here. So I think I want to do is add a little bit of yellow to it. So a yellow and blue makes green. So that means that this background is going to have like a green tint to it. And I put down very little yellow. I'm talking very little. You could barely see it on my palette, right? You see that? Little smidget of yellow. Look at it. Very little. So what I'm going to do is just introduce a little bit at a time into this blue color until I start thinking, hey, this might go. This might be what I'm looking for. So you take your time and you add a little bit more blue and a little bit more white in there. Grab a little bit of yellow and put it in there and just mix it around with the tip of your brush. Don't put your whole brush in there because you don't want the paint to get all up in the ferrule of your brush. It causes your bristles to go badly. Even a cheap or budget-friendly brush will last you a long time if you take good care of it. I'm gonna add a little bit more white, a little bit more yellow, and I'm just gonna continue to mix. Part of being an artist is finding the satisfaction of building colors. You say, I didn't think I can make this color, or I didn't think I can make that color. And you're just trying something different. So I'm like, not seeing so much blue as I want, so I'm gonna add a little bit more blue in there. And we may or may not achieve that color. We may or may not. But we're going to give it a heck of a try, okay? So everybody just mix until you say, I like that color. And once you like it, we're going to go ahead and put it on the canvas. Now, I think I'm getting there. And I probably could get there a little more if I kept working with it. Different blues have a certain amount of red in them and a certain amount of darkness to them that, you might not ever be able to achieve that color. So I like this color. It's giving me sort of like a gray. I'm gonna add some more blue in there and a little bit more white. And I've mixed all my yellow, as you can see. So this is what I came up with. This is really a nice light blue. It's got a little yellow hue to it. Let's put it on the canvas and see what we come up with. I'm gonna start right here at the top. No, that's not bad. It's not great looking, but it's not bad. I like the color. So now keeping this in mind, everyone, that when you use acrylic paint, it dries darker. Okay, so if you notice, see the color here? It's not that bad. But when you use acrylic colors, it's going to dry darker. So let's see what it turns out once it dries. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some more paint off. I've only loaded one side of my brush. The other side is not. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this up here. And it's a little dry. My brush is a little dry. So I'm going to dip it in my water. And dump it off really good. I'll come back and get some more paint. I'm going to bring it on in here. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the biggest brush that you have to use your background. That means you're covering more area, okay, with less effort. Cover more area with less effort. My strokes are going back and forth over the canvas. Once I get the initial part put on, and I'm rolling, okay? I can't see what you guys are saying. Let me get into it. What's my email? My email is 755mediaart, and Shani put it in there at gmail.com. Thank you so much, Shan Tyreman. I appreciate you. Oh Lord, I love you. I thank you so much for coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scrape up some more of this paint on my brush. All right. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to put it up there. Now what's happening is I'm almost out of this color that I made. I didn't make enough. I was really testing it. But now that I like it, I think I want to go ahead and make some more of it, okay? So what was the colors that we used, you guys? It was white, blue, and yellow. And this gave me a little yellowish tone. When you get around his head, just kind of work the brush back and forth to get in those corners really good. And we'll come back and finish it off with some more paint. Let me fix my camera because it's... Oh, uh-oh. Don't know what that was. Yeah, so Auntie Carmen is going to add a little bit more yellow down here on this palette that I'm using. I got from the Dollar Tree. I like it. So I put down a little bit more yellow because I like it and I want to make more of it so I can finish all around. So we're going to do that. I'm going to dip my brush in some water, okay? And I'm going to come over and I'm going to mix up this paint here accordingly. And I think what I'm end up having to do is bring out some more white. So I'm going to mix that up and I'm bringing my blue in a little bit at a time. And I'm starting to get like a greenish color. Excuse me. Okay, and so did you guys bring something to drink to the easel? Go ahead and grab yourself something to drink really quick if you want. We'll take a couple of minutes for that. And meanwhile, while we're mixing up this paint, it's giving me sort of like a greenish color. Can you guys see that green? All right, so what I'm going to do is add some more white. Then that way I can add some more blue. Because if I add more blue at this point, what I'm going to be doing is creating a darker green. We don't want green, we want blue. See what's going on? We're gonna try to match that blue that we have already. And always, kids, make sure y'all put the top back on your paints after each use. After each use, because it's important that you do so. Okay. All right, somebody's calling me, so I'm going to just go ahead and mix in. Okay, they're going. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix in all of this and see what this gets me, and see if I can get that color blue that I had earlier. I'm just mixing in with the tip of my brush. You guys, I am not using the entire brush to do this, okay? So just the tip of my brush, and I'm going back and forth, and I'm going back and forth. I'm making sure I get all that blue, and I'm kind of scrubbing it out, and just sort of kind of doing one thing. So I'm not sure if this is like close to that color, so I'm going to try to see. All right. Oh, it looks like I'm getting there, you guys. It didn't do that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint all around my minion. All right. And I'm getting as close as I can to the minion with the brush. And then after I do that, then I'll start filling in the rest of this. Now, as I'm doing this, I can see a little bit of yellow in my paint. I can, and that's cool. I like it. I see a little bit of green in there. I like it. Okay? And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to reach over. You guys, use my reach. And I'm just going to go near my minion and I'm going to drag my brush all the way around him and trace him. Okay? Now that I got that going on, I'm filling all this area over here. It's turning a little bit more yellower than I want, but that's okay. We'll work it all out into the art, because what we're going to do is find places up in here to just give it some brush strokes here and there to add that yellowish greenish color all around the art, so it don't look like we made a mistake and ran out of paint like we did. And a lot of things you'll start learning on your art journey is that some of the mistakes that you will make, it's really the part that you call art. Yeah. Those mistakes that you make aren't mistakes, but they're what Bob Ross used to call happy accidents. SL Effects, what's up, baby? Thank you for coming in. Retro Arcade Music, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shady Chick in the building, y'all. So Yeah, so you got happy accidents that you can do, and then you also have things you've done that you've been trained to do or that you learned to do. Okay, so just go around your minion with your brush and then fill in the rest of it like so, back and forth motions if you like, however your brush stroke are. I mean, becomes because everybody's brush stroke is not the same. I can show you my brush stroke or what is properly, I mean, called a proper brush stroke by all the great masters, but you have your own individual style. E-Money in the building. Saying shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much, E-Money. Listen, you guys, if you want to become a great famous artist, you have to study the masters at some point. There's a lot of great masters that you can study. I hope that you will take an opportunity to look them up. Sort of like you do kids when you want that new game or that new toy or doll or whatever. Take the same energy and go look at artists. Look them up on your Google and your search engine, and you will find that a lot of things, if you step back and study them and copy the things that they did, you will find that your art will improve by a great deal. So I encourage you to study not only with Auntie Carmen on Saturday afternoons, but also look into the masters, okay? The Rembrandts, all those guys, and ladies too, that can help you form great art, right? And just like the very first piece that we did was the Mona Lisa, and we learned a little bit about art by just painting that. I encourage you guys, if your child, and don't say they can't do it, that's too advanced for them. No, it was not. It was actually great fun. So I encourage you all not to pass over the very first episode of Just Kidding, where we painted the Mona Lisa. It was an awesome piece. The kids did great. And no, do not by any means count your kid out, because you never know. You may be sitting on the next great artist. I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna wet my brush and I'm gonna tap it off, okay? And we did a great job. It's not a great match, but it is a good match. So you're not gonna always nail it. I could sit here and mix paint for hours and try to see if I can achieve that color. But if you don't have the right color blue to start with, some blues have a lot of yellow in it. Some blues have a lot of red in it. Some blues have a lot of darkness to it. So you have to change the blue up. And the blue that I'm using, although it's a great paint, it's professional. It's by Golden. It's not the proper blue that I need. They sell it, but I do not have it in this pack. Okay, I could have went down and easily looked at my toolbox of paint, and I could have gotten the exact blue, and I do have it. But I do not want to do that because some of you kids only have certain colors in your kit, and I don't want you to feel inadequate in any kind of way, like you do not have the right paint. So we just work with what we have. I'm trying to teach you that even though it may not be the exact thing, if you're looking to build an exact replica, of course you're going to go out and buy the paint that would allow you to do so. But for what we're doing in demonstration purposes only, we are not looking to always get the same color as the originator of our reference photo. Y'all feel me? Okay, so what I'm doing here, as you can see, is, well, you might not see, is I am finishing the sides of my canvas. I'm really big on that. I always ask you guys to finish the sides of your canvas because it makes your art look complete. Okay, I could have left it unfinished. Yeah, I could do that, but Why not? And you take a little bit of time and you go over the corners of your art, and it just cleans it up and lets it look so much nicer. Once you put it on your wall, you will be proud of the things that the way it looks. Okay, so this was our first coat of our background. All right, so you still see some areas where I can still see the canvas showing. So we're going to go over those things and we're going to fix them, because this is not what we do here. Just kidding. We like our art to look spectacular. Okay, so we're just going to go over it for the first coat. I think we did very well. So give yourself a round of applause, kids, because I think you did just awesome. All right, so we're just going to go over it now. Don't keep going over and over and over it, because acrylic paint is very temperamental. It does not like to be disturbed while it's drying. So if you have an area that you say, oh, I missed that spot. Like right now, I ran out of paint. I don't have enough to finish my side. I'm just gonna sit it down for a minute on the side. And I'm gonna mix up some more paint really quick. Because we have a lot of blue in there, I feel confident that we will use it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this blue down, nice amount, about the size of my index fingernail, okay? So I'm gonna put that down there. I'm gonna get a little bit more white, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more white here. All right, put that down. That's about the size of my thumbnail. Like that, okay? And I'm gonna get some more yellow, because the guy is yellow. So I'm gonna get some more yellow and I'm gonna put that down. About the size of my thumbnail, okay? So you guys, you love the Minions too? Okay. They are a lot. They are a lot. Okay, guys. All right. So now, that's while we're waiting on this to dry. We'll sit it up. Let's start working on Mike's face. All right. Always start from the back and work your way up. The shirt, the blue jean coverall is on top of Mike. So we want to paint Mike first. The glasses is on top of Mike. So we're going to go behind the glasses and paint Mike first. Got it? All right, let's get into it, family. All right, so without rinsing, do not rinse. Grab you a nice load up of yellow. You load it on one side by brushing one side of your brush. Flip the brush over and load the other side like so. Now you have paint on both sides of your brush. You see it? You see that? Now flip it over. There's paint on that side too. Got it? All right. So I'm going to start with the darkest section in, because out here it's more true yellow than it is inside. So let me show you. This is a little bit more darker. You see that? So in order to get the 3D effect, you can't just be all one color. We have to go with the tones that we see. We're going to start with the darker tones because we have still some of that blue on here. All right, so this is what we do. We just come on over here, like right here, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to start painting him on. All right. Yeah, you haven't gotten to the darker yellow yet, but it'll come. So just go ahead and paint all around his mouth area, all underneath his glasses. Just lay your brush flat. First of all, just take your brush, stand it straight up on the canvas, right in the corner of where you want to make it. Now lay your brush flat and drag it. Drag it all around, twist the brush on the canvas and bring it around. See how easy it was for me to fill that area in? Okay, so now you just take the tip of your brush and travel around the mouth area with the brush standing straight up so you get a nice little point, and then you can fill in the rest. Same thing up here. Stand it up, bring it like you're tracing the area, and then take a brush and fill it in. Very carefully, okay? Don't take too much time in it. Just go ahead and do it. When you act like you know something, it's more likely for you to accomplish it with ease. If you just keep saying, I don't know, it's going to be a little harder for you because you're putting it in your mind that you don't know. But we're going to act like we've been painting all our lives. And some of us have. So everybody, act like you've been painting all your life. Stand the brush up and drag it down. And when you get to the edge, turn it the long way. See, I twisted my brush this way. It's not like this. It's like this. And then go right on the outside of his arm. Careful. Try not to get it on the blue. There you go. Now drag it right on down to his gloves and fill it in carefully so that you do not mess up your blue that you've already put down. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All the adults, let the kids know that they're doing a great job by going over to the Just Kidding channel. One of my moms will redrop the link for you guys. There's 15 people here in the chat. I see you, parents. So I expect to see at least 15 thumbs up over there on the Just Kidding channel when I get off this air. Up 16. Thank you. All right, so let's go. So now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do the same thing. This yellow is very bright yellow, very bright. Okay, now I'm starting to see that blue start to come through, but it's supposed to did it over here. But that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and flip my brush over to the fresh yellowy side and get this yellow in here, like so, and trace around the mouth and everything that I did on that side, I am going to do over here. Yeah. All right. Looking good, right? All right. So once I get back over here, I'm going to blend those paints together. Find more areas to paint yellow, like right here. All right. Right on this arm. This little chunky arm. Okay. And I'm going to drag that yellow. Now, yellow is transparent. You can see through it. Hey, Miss B and fam, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. I hope y'all watch the commercials on y'all way in. I really do. It means a lot to me. All right. So we got pretty much all the yellow done. All right. But I still have a lot of yellow on my brush. Right? See it? So I'm going to come back over here. And I'm just going to smash my brush down. And I'm going to drag it. Now look. You see that darkness, that greenish color that I was looking for in the beginning? Now it's here. I pulled all of that paint out of my brush. Now I just laid it down flat and I smushed my brush down. And now I'm getting those colors out. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start painting again over the part that I've already painted while it's still wet. Okay? And I'm achieving that darker look. All right? I'm achieving it. So I'm come on over here and I'm just going to kind of smash my brush again, just smash it down and drag it. Okay? And I'm trying to get that color. And I told you guys that acrylic paint dries darker. So you're going to see that part come in darker. And I just don't want to do it here. I'm going to smash my brush down here and just drag it a little bit. And I'm going to get that greenish color off of my brush right onto his little yellow arm, his little juicy arm. And then I'm going to fade it in with the yellow that's already there and making sure I represent that this side is shadowed area. Okay? And this side is not. Let me swirl you around. Okay? See, it's starting to look like this side is shadow area and this side is not. So now we got a darker color. It's cool. I can see here in between his arm and his body that this area is darker, but we're gonna worry about that in a minute. For right now, rinse. 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 Rinse, folks. There we go. Tap the brush off on the side, fam. Tap the brush off. Now you can give it a nice little wipe because we want a perfectly clean brush. This is, by the way, a flat brush. You see it's flat. Okay? See how flat it is? And it's squared at the tips. That's called a flat brush. Now we're going to wipe this flat brush off. Just dry it up a little bit. All right? Drag it through your cloth till your cloth is clean. See, there's nothing in there. That's a good rinse right there, okay? That's a great rinse, kids. All right. So what I'm seeing is this darkness over here between the arm and the yellow body. We don't have it there. We're going to put it there. But right now, right here in this area, it's very light. The yellow is bright here. This is a little lighter, like a white and yellow mix. Okay. So I'm going to get some white on my brush. So here we go. Get a little bit of white. I'm gonna move it to the side over here. Okay, just pick some up and put it to the side. Now I'm gonna grab a little bit of this yellow, just a little bit, not an equal part, more white than the yellow. And I'm gonna lighten this yellow up. See how it's lightened now? Look at this yellow, and look at this yellow. Look at this yellow, and see we added the white, and now look at that. So we got a light yellow. So I'm gonna go over the side of his face and give him a tone in there. And I'm gonna tone this up. Just go right on the outside. Just tone it up. Drag it down. Tone it up. And a little bit on the outside of his arm. Just a little bit. Okay? Has anybody asked for an email that I have not recognized? If your email has not been answered, please let me know. All right, so all right, wow, you need an email? These are goofy. All right, so now that I got that lightened up, y'all see that? Now look what just happened. Can y'all see that? You're seeing a shadowy, and then you see the light casting on the side. Now he's starting to become 3D. Okay? Y'all ain't feeling me. All right, I'm just gonna keep it. All right, so it doesn't take a lot, just a little. He's starting to become 3D, and I can drag this right over the top of his lip, like that. All right. So now, there's other parts where I am getting more like a orange hue, kind of orangey. Like, let me show y'all what I mean. Like in the eye area. This is not the greatest picture, but in the eye area, I'm sort of getting an orangey look. So what I want to do is add a little bit of red. I'm going to go right into my golden paint. And I'm going to grab some of this red out of there. Thank you, SL Effect. I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. The love. I'm just going to put some over here, just a little tiny bit of red. All right, because I don't need any red. Oops, I'm getting paint on my fingers. Gotta get that off, because if I don't, I might transfer it to my art and then it'll be a mess. So let's take a moment. If you got paint on your fingers, to go ahead and get it off. And sometimes you can dip your finger right in the water and then just wipe and then remove it all off. Okay, so that's a good tip. Don't be afraid to stick your fingers in the water. Or maybe stick your towel down in the water and then wipe your finger. Okay? Got some baby wipes handy. That's cool too. Always Tam in the building. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, I seen SL Effect. I see. Yeah, new. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're coming a part of this lit-litfam over here. Appreciate it. So now I'm not gonna rinse. I'm coming right in and I'm get that little, look at that little speckle of red. Get that little speckle of red, and I'm gonna put it right on my brush with this yellow. Okay, if I need more yellow, I'll come and get it. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead right around the goggles, and I'm going to put that reddish color in there. Don't worry. I know y'all like, oh, that's too much red. No, it's not. I'll show you why. So we're just gonna put that around the edge where I'm seeing a little yellowish. Y'all might not even notice it. You might like, I don't even see it. But I see some up in here. So I'm just going to drag it. Now my brush is dry. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this yellow. And I'll grab some of this red. And I'm making an orange out of it now. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some more yellow. And I'll come over here and make a little orange out of it. Now I'm going to come in here between the arm. And I'm going to drop that orangey color down in there. Okay. Look, I can't see. Sorry, guys. I'm just coming over here and I'm dropping this orangey color down in here. And I'm also doing it right around the mouth area. It's calling for it in the reference photo. All right, see a little orangey look right here around the mouth. Look right here by my finger. Before you get to the black, it's like a little orangey look, and then it's the yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. Then I'm gonna go all the way around the goggle. All around the goggle, right there. Now, don't forget this little part of there, that's yellow with a little white in it. So I'm gonna get a little white in there. I'm gonna come up here and I'm going to paint his head in. All right, got his head going. There we go. All right, I'm about to find y'all some Minion jokes. All right, so just paint it, and now I'm fading it all in, okay? Fading it all in with the brush, going around, and I'm kind of messing up my shaded area, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. I'll fix it back. You can fix anything you put acrylic paint, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go in here, and I want this to show a little bit more red. It doesn't show this much in the reference photo, but I want it, so I'm just gonna show a little bit more shadow by adding a little bit more red, like so. And then this is only the first coat, you guys, so don't worry. Say love in the house. What's up, baby? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in, sis. We in here painting the Minions with the kids on my other channel called Just Kidding. Yeah, we're here. All right, so now I'm going to come in here in this goggle, and I'm going to paint his face. And he's got an eye in there, but his eye is looking kind of cray-cray. He's looking out to the side looking cray-cray. So while he's doing that, I just want to paint it. It's going to be okay, you guys. Looking good. We looking real good, family. We looking good. So this is all yellow, but we're going to add a shadowing color to it. So don't worry, okay? We'll add a little shadowing color. Press down on your brush to get some of that red out of there if you want. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. You don't see it up there, but it can add in on your other what we about to do. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll figure it out. You'll see in a minute. All right, so now I got some blue and I got this yellow, and I think I want to just tip my brush right into the blue and just a little tiny bit. Look at that. I'm gonna bring it over here to this red and this yellow that we have. And I'm gonna go get some more yellow, just scoop it up and bring it over. And I'm gonna make myself a mixture of a grayish tone yellow, shadowy yellow. Yeah, that's what I want, shadowy yellow. Yeah, I got it going on right now. All right, it's a little darker than what's been going on. And I'm gonna come back up here and I'm gonna add it in. Carefully add it in, going around. I'm touching up to that reddish color. I'm putting a lot of paint on here. I'm not afraid. I am doing my thing. I am an artist. We love it. We doing what we do over here at the Just Kidding. I'm gonna bring that shadowy color all the way around. I'm gonna hit it right there. I'm gonna hit it right there. I'm gonna hit it right there. All right. Now I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna forget about this body. So I'm gonna come down with this shadowy yellow that I added a little bit of blue, and a little bit of red too. And I'm just gonna put that on there like so. It's looking good. I'm liking it. Okay, I'm liking it. And we're just gonna run that paint all the way through there a couple of times while it's still wet and get a nice thick coat of this paint onto our Minion. Okay? And it's all right. Go ahead and do it. All right. So now the shadowy part is coming back. Now I'm gonna do it over here as well on the arm because it's a shadowy color on this arm as well. So I'm gonna get that. I'll put it in there, okay, and get that arm together. And I see it all up in here, all at the top. But it's a little darker because it's inside this goggle. So I'm gonna add a little tiny bit more blue. I went and got a little bit more blue. Y'all see it? And I'm gonna mix it back in here. And I'm gonna get it a little bit darker this time. Just a little bit darker. Y'all see it? Almost look green, but it's not. So we're gonna come up in here and we're gonna put this all up here. All up here. We just want it to be a little bit darker. So we're gonna go on and put it in there, drag some down to the bottom, but leave this part bright. Okay? Now it's starting to look 3D for sure. Passion Meaning Tree Darts in the building. Tay Weezy is here. The Chap is here. Marissa Dangerous is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. So hit this right here around the mouth area. One more again. All right. Just one more. Right around that mouth area. And I see it over here as well. But not so prominent, but we're going to get it. All right. So now, his mouth starting to protrude out. You see this now? See his mouth starting to protrude. It's just not flat yellow anymore. All right. So now I want a little bit more of that blue up here at the top. Just right there. In fact, I'm just going to get some straight blue. And I'm just going to come up here. And I'm going to go around the inside of this goggle where it's heavy shadowing. Heavy shadowing up in there. See that? All right. All right. So we're going to let this dry, y'all. We'll hit the side of his head over here because this side is shadowed out. So we want that darkness to be over there as well. All right? Family, take your brush at this time right now. Oh, wait a minute. Get a little bit more blue on there. Here. And come and draw the line between his eyes. Stand your brush up and draw that line between his arms. Come over here. You might be able to do it here too. Just like that. Okay? All right. I can see some other places that we will use this color. So take your brush, if you have a lot on it like I do, just wipe your brush onto your palette. Wipe it off. Get all of that paint off of there. All right? And now, friends, I want you to wipe your brush off and rinse. I just wipe my brush, put my paintbrush in here, wipe it out, pull my brush out. Now I'm going to rinse. Rinse. Rinse, fam. Get that brush good and clean. Rinse, 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 rinse. Thank you. All right. Now wipe your brush again. And it's just clean like that. Then your brush is clean. Let's go to the next phase. Now we want to make blue jean outfit. So what I want to do, in fact, I want to get some black out, guys. Let's grab some black. Let's work on it inside his mouth and the goggles. We can say the blue jean outfit for that. Shoes, stuff like that we need. So we're going to put a nice amount of black down because we have a nice amount of work to do with the black. We have his gloves to do, his shoes to do, the inside his mouth, inside of the goggle, and the strap of the goggles. Make sure you put the top back on your paint, please, so your paint don't dry out. Thank you very much, Unbiased LLC. Crackable things in the building. Thank you, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, you got your sweet tea? I need some. I'm about to go in the kitchen and get myself some sweet tea. Just because my friend is here. All right, so we're going to dip into our black, you guys. Come on in here and get the inside of his mouth, okay? Careful not to go around painting his teeth black because that's not healthy. That means that he has cavities and gum disease. And we ain't trying to paint gum disease, okay, you guys? So let's just paint over the area that we should be black. And there's some areas that is not black. You might think it is, but it is not. It's actually a charcoal gray. We'll get into that. But for the first part, we're going to go in here and work out the black part of his mouth because there is no light inside of his mouth. There is no light getting inside. Okay, so no light is getting inside, and that means it causes darkness. You just finished that tea, girl? Okay, that's what's up. All right, so go ahead and paint that on the inside, and then come over and paint the curvatures of his mouth. Paint the curvatures. And while you do that, is you just stay your brush straight up, okay? And then just roll with the side and let up on it, okay? When you get here to this corner of his mouth, go ahead and accent that as well over his teeth, and you can bring it over from this side as also, okay? Just drag it over and lift it up. Drag it over and lift it up, because it doesn't go all the way across, okay? So now we got that. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Appreciate you coming in and saying I'm doing a great job. Okay, I'm biased. She said she's a hot mess. Oh no, what? Oh, gum disease. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you do not brush your teeth properly, you could develop gum disease, okay? And if we not want to paint it, I'm not going to encourage you by painting gum disease. I want you guys to brush frequently and often. You know, well, that's the same thing, frequently and often, but I'm just saying, I want you to brush and not think gum disease is okay. So we're going to paint the shoes. You can go down a size brush if you want. Let's see what we have here. You can go down to your round brush, guys. We're working with this large flat brush because we did the background. I'm used to painting, so I didn't have any problem with sticking with this brush, but it's probably best if you go down to your round brush, and I'll bring it in closer so you can see what it is. It's not good. Look. All right, you guys see it? So let's do that because I want you guys to feel comfortable. So what I'm going to do is just take my round brush, scrape out the black off of this, because you know Auntie Carmen do not like to waste paint whatsoever. We want to keep painting for a long time. In order to do that, we have to reserve and conserve. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here back to the shoe, and I'm going to paint this shoe. And I see that with my eye, my artistic eye, that the shoe has, let me show you what I'm talking about. It has a little glow on it. See that little glow on his shoe? And it's gonna, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like, just flat. Now this might work in the world of crayons. But it does not work in the world of painting art. See his shoe just look flat and black? We don't want that. We want to show a 3D effect. We want to show that my shoe is a shoe that is real. We don't want to show, even though he's a cartoon character or animated character, we still want to give him a sort of realistic look. So with that being said, we're going to stick to the program here, okay? And I'm going to grab this little tab of this white. I'm talking about the lightest little dab, okay? And I'm going to come in here, and I'm just going to touch on the front of his shoe. Yeah. And I'm going to turn it a lighter gray. And I need more, so I'm going to go get more. And I'm going to just touch on the light of his shoe to highlight that area. Now look at his shoe. Y'all see it? Okay. See? That's what highlights will do for you, sissy. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing up here with the glove. All right. And I'm gonna paint the entire glove black. Even though I still have a little bit of white on here, it's all right. I'm gonna paint the entire glove black. Take your time, you guys. All right. Don't get into our background color, even though we're gonna paint it again, if you choose to. Sometimes you just want to leave it perfectly the way it is. All right. So get some more black, and I am painting this minion. Painting the minion, and I'm painting his glove because he has a very, very thick, rubbery glove on. Because, honey, from what I understand, Him and his friends, they always into something. Kevin? Okay. So we're gonna paint around this palette. Yeah. We're gonna paint around the palette. And I'm gonna look at the reference photo again. See how flat his glove is? Now we're gonna make his hand look puffy. And how we're gonna do it? We're going to observe here in the photograph where the light source is. See, it's like a little light source right there. It shows us a lighter, it's not black, it's like a gray. That phone call came again too. All right, so I'm just gonna get some more white, okay? And I'm gonna follow that light source that the reference photo shows me. And I am going to put it on him right there. Just a little bit more because I think I didn't get enough. But if you got enough the first time, you don't have to get any more. And so now I've got a 3D look on his hand. Look, guys, see it? Good job, kids. All right, let's go to his other shoe. He's got another shoe back here. So I'm going to get some black. And his shoes, or boots rather, are black. So we're going to put that on. And then there's a paintbrush on top of it. So we have to paint the boot first because it's in the back. And then we can come back and paint the paintbrush. All right, so we're going to, this is only our first coat. If we choose to put another coat on, we can. All right, but it's best to try to get it all done in your first coat and then come back for your second coat. All right, ready? Yeah. And we just want to cover that foot up. And like so. Now, see a little tiny light source here. And it's like right at the sole of the shoe. Right there by the paintbrush. You see it? Just at the sole. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this white. And I'm going to put it right there. That's because in the world of art, you should paint what you see unless you decide to change things. And if you decide to change things, ain't nothing wrong with that. Change what you like. Okay? But unless it's unless you're getting paid to do it, you got to pay consent. Okay? All right. So now I see that this is but the blue, this is on top of the blue. So we won't paint this yet. We got to paint the blue first, okay? So I'm going to just, but let's go back into the mouth because this kind of, it dried up on us. So that's cool. We wanted to dry. So now I'm getting a little bit of this white, which I have some black in my paint brush, so it came out a little bit gray. And that's cool. But we want a little bit more gray. So we add a little bit more black, okay? Yeah, there you go. Boom, y'all. Now let's come in and go around the teeth area. The teeth area is more like a shadow. Okay? More like a shadow. And we want that to happen. So it's looking a little silvery. That's okay. Let's see how it dries because why? Anybody know the answer? Yeah, because acrylic paint dries darker. So we're going to wait and see how it turns out. And if we need to change it, we will. We're going to make sure we get in the corner of his mouth, which is the gum area. Okay? And down here is a gum area. So we're going to paint that. This is basically showing us the back of his teeth. He's laughing. He's laughing. So we're seeing what's going on inside his mouth. And we're definitely going to come back and cover that up. So I do see the same color darkness right above his gum line here. It's important that we talk about that because his lip is just not touching his teeth. Okay? He has a shadowing that's going on. So we're going to get that. And I think at this time I can take this and separate his teeth. This is the same color. And we're going to go back over his teeth with some white. So let's separate his teeth. Make sure you wet your brush so that your paint is fluid. I'm sorry I didn't say that just now. I didn't rinse. I just wet my brush. I want you guys to make sure you wet your brush and make sure you can make sure that his teeth are separated. Your paint is fluid, okay? Ready? All right. So we are separating the teeth because that is a shadow in between the teeth. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's food in between the teeth. But just so I don't gross out Craftable Things or Unbiased, LLC, over in the adult section, I'm not going to say that it's food in his mouth. I'm going to say it's shadow. Okay? So now we've separated his teeth. We can go back in, just touching that full black, and come back in and then correct all the mistakes that we may have made while he's laughing it up. Okay, I think that this tooth comes down a little too far, so I'm going to change it because I want him to look like he's got a dog teeth. Okay, so we're going to just kind of correct the tooth. So right now we're going into dentistry, family, kids. Yeah, we're going into a little dentistry. We're going to give him straighter teeth without braces, okay? Straighter teeth without braces. Now, painting teeth is hard. It is. But it's not that it can't be done. All right? So we're going to get over here. We're just going to just kind of go around. Now, we left with the white of the teeth. And there, the whiteness is on top. It said Dr. 755 Media Dentistry. Hey, okay. All right. My fees will probably cost a little bit more than Shandy One Cheek. But it's affordable. It's expensive. It is. But it's going to be affordable, though. SNL, how you doing, baby? East Dad, what's popping, honey? Appreciate y'all coming in for the kids. Make sure y'all hit the like button over at the kids channel. I don't care what y'all do over here. If you don't want to hit the like button on 755 Media, you don't have to. It's the kids, y'all. It's the kids. And they want likes. Kids are different. They want, well, no, I couldn't say they different because it's some grown folks that want some likes too. But the kids really need the likes. I'm just painting right at the base of his legs and his belly because his legs is not connected to his belly. It's separated. So if I paint these separated with the darkness, when I paint the blue, it'll be ready, okay? So that's why I did that. And I'm also going to paint his pockets. So when I get ready to come in with my blue, it'll already be there, honey. Yeah. So with the tip of my brush, I'm just painting his pocket. And it's okay if you mess up. Because I had to come over and do his other glove. So I feel like, why not? So you guys take a round brush. I can't lie. I don't paint very well with the round brush. I don't paint very often with a round brush. So I'm going to go down a brush that I feel comfortable with. And if you don't feel comfortable with your round brush, then don't use it. Use what makes you comfortable because you don't have to make yourself uncomfortable doing something that you love to do. You should make yourself very comfortable doing what you love to do. So don't feel like you can't. You have to stick to the brush that I tell you to stick to. Even though I'm going to try to tell you the brush is going to give you the best results. Y'all know what I'm saying? but it doesn't necessarily mean you cannot achieve great results with something different. If you feel like something different is going to make you feel comfortable and make you get the job done better, by all means, do it. All right, so let's get into this glove. I painted it one big blob, okay? I just painted one big blob of glove. Now, this is not how this is supposed to go because you can't see the shadow. You see all darkness. But there is some light on this glove that once you put that light on there, it's going to define the whole situation. All right? Look at the glove. Do you see the light source on this glove? It's coming right across the thumb and what I would consider the outside part of the hand, like right in here. So I'm gonna dip into some white. I'm gonna follow the instructions that is provided to me by the reference photo. And I am going to make this finger come down like that. Y'all can't see. Huh? Huh?
What did a minion mom say to her child on their birthday?
What did a minion mom say to her child on her birthday?
On their birthday.
On their birthday.
Mm-hmm.
On the child's birthday. What did a minion mom say to her child on their birthday?
Mm-hmm.
I want Auntie Carmen to paint me?
Yes.
No, what did they say?
You're one in a million.
You one in a million. Oh, that's so nice. That's what's up. You know, minion moms is probably one of the better moms. All right, so I'm just doing the highlights that I see in my reference photo. And now look at the glove. SNL stay chilling, baby. Okay, and for sure. I'm not mad at you. Keep chilling, baby. And I saw an area that I can bring this gray into right there in the mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, this black, I'm gonna get back into it. And I just went straight black and I'm going around the goggles. Right around the goggles at the top. And that is going to give me that darkness that I want. I want that. Now I'm going to go right here and around the bottom. And I'm going to drag my brush right around there. Yeah. Put that on there. All right. Y'all see the 3D ism coming through? Right on the bottom. I'm using straight black, but my brush is not clean. So I'm picking up all kind of paints that I had in my brush already. And I'm making shadows. Like that. Y'all see what's going on here? Can you feel me? Hey. I'm going this side. It's like I don't have enough camera here. Alright, it's already working here. Right around here. Y'all see that now? Yeah. Thank you, Vice LLC. And it might seem as if I'm doing it too thick. But once I lay that white on there, that silvery look, you'll be like, wow. It's gonna be like, yeah. So, I see a little part of his eye. I've got eye showing through here. Right there. Yee! Bring it all the way down to the corner. Yeah. I know I went overboard. Don't worry about that. And we're gonna get this filled in. And then another one comes down like this. All right. Now, we're really starting to get into this thing. Okay? I'm gonna get a little bit more white on my brush. I got some gray on here. So, some white on, black on here. So I just want to hit that tooth over there. I just want to go ahead and hit these teeth a little bit. All right? And they're dark because it's showing a shadow. All right? So I just want to paint them gray. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And then we're going to give it a little gray tone. Well, I'm going to get some more white because that's too gray. And the closer I get to the side, the lighter I want to make it. Yeah. Yeah, these jokes of the day has been sponsored to you by ACCESSORE. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all do what you're supposed to do, baby. Y'all know what to do, right? Everybody know what to do?
Reapply. It's time to reapply.
And reapply, y'all. What'd you say happened to Sissy? You have another joke for us? The kids are gonna love you after this one, right?
Okay, here it is. Why couldn't the minion yell hi?
Why couldn't the minion yell hi? I don't know why.
Because he could only yell low.
He can only yell low.
Yeah. Yell.
Girl, if you don't get up out of here, you got these kids going.
Reapply. It's time to reapply.
Family, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. These jokes are terrible. No, they're actually pretty good. That's cute, sis. I like that. Yeah, he can only yell low. That's me. Everybody's been like, 755, you usually all wild and crazy, but lately, your voice has been mellow and toned, like chill. Like, yeah. Now I know why. Because I'm yellow. Yeah. Got this yellow hair. I declare. All right. So I'm kind of getting the teeth messed up a little bit, but we can fix them. I ain't tripping on that. It's 15 people in the building. It ain't the same 15 people I started with. So I ask that y'all please go over to the Just Kidding channel. Hit the thumbs up for the babies. Make it with Marilyn in the building. She said too short. What's too short? The teeth? What's too short, Marilyn? Marilyn gonna let us know. All right. So now I see that this right here around the mouth area seems to be a little bit more yellower than I remember. So I'm going to mess my paint up by adding black in it. I did not mean to do that. Oh no. But that's okay. I'm just going to go right in the air. Add in.
Oh. Marilyn said, too short to yell high.
Too short what? To
Too
yell high?
short.
Oh, that's what she was saying. The meaning is too short? To yell high?
Yeah.
Oh, Marilyn.
I love it.
So we just painting I think I wanted to go back over with a little bit more darker color here because he is in the shadow area. Okay, so I wanted to do that. And we need to take a break, you guys. So here, let me give you something to watch so you guys can watch with the kids for the Just Kidding. You can see what we into, you know what I'm saying, what we've done so far. And I need to add more photos in. I know a lot of you guys have sent me photos. I'm so thankful. I'm grateful for that. But Auntie Carmen just has not had a lot of time to do it. So please forgive. And y'all go ahead and watch out for what we do have. And if you want to make more entries on your art, please, come on, send them. I'm going to get to them. I really am. I promise y'all I will. So check it out. You do? Okay,
We
good.
need the pictures, kids. Parents, send us the pictures.
Send us pictures, everybody. We love you guys. Here, watch this. Set up, set up, set up, set up, set up. Get ready, get ready.
Yes. Wait. Just kidding. Wait, just kidding. Kids choose, we use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangers, we slang and paint, create our masterpiece. We cracking jokes and stretching out, we do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just want to play with Auntie 755 shows. We're kidding. We're kidding. Just kidding. We're kidding. No, we're not. We're kidding. Just kidding. We're kidding. No, we're not. We're kidding. Just kidding. Paint. We're artists and we are. Just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? Well, high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. Yeah. Well, high noon on Saturday. Yeah. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. All right. Set up. Get ready. Trying to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this darkness on the side. Not really what I was trying to do, but this broadcast is a little longer than I thought. So, I'm hurrying up. All right. I think it's really too dark. But I'm going to go ahead and let it dry. Excuse me. Yeah, I can go back over it. So I'm just really adding more and more yellow in here. So I won't have to be that bad when I come back over it. Yeah, I stuck my brush in the wrong spot. It's okay. We're going to work it out. Why? Because we can. All right. So, back to the guy. How we looking, y'all? One got me some ruffles. It's a mukbang. All right. So, for people in here saying something, that's that fry. Okay. I see y'all. You said that's that fry or that's that fire? That's that fire. You gonna watch while you work? Thank you for leaving me playing. Appreciate you. All right. So, still feeling like it should be a little bit more orangey in areas. So, I'll worry about that now because I don't want to come back to him. I'm ready to start applying. Sorry, guys. I'm ready to start applying. Damn, I'm kind of. Oh, excuse my potty mouth. Trying to apply the colors that I need onto my other items, such as the goggles and the jean outfit. So I'm gonna try to hurry up, y'all. I didn't realize I've been at this an hour and a half already. So I'm just gonna put down a little bit red. Not gonna be skimpy with it, okay? Now I'm gonna mix in my yellow with it. And I'm gonna get myself a nice little orangey color. Just a nice one. I'm just gonna scrape up all the yellow that I can muster, okay? Y'all hear that joke in there? Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna come up in here with it. See what I can get. I like that.
All right. So anyway, nah, it ain't gonna work out too much. It's not gonna work out too much like that. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more. And I don't want to forget, like in the top of this area of his head, and I really, really don't want to forget inside of there. So I just gotta find me some more yellow and put it out here. It's just a little orangier than I really want it to be. All right. Just in there. Just in there. Just in there a little bit. I might not have to. This might work out. So I'm just going to go around and I'm going to find all these colors that I can put this yellowy, orangey look to. I see some over here on his arm. So definitely want to get that. Even though this is not as orangey, dry as I need it to be. I'm just going to brush on. Okay? So I got a little orangey tone going on him. Rinse. Rinse and wipe your towel. Get this yellow out of here. Now, I need straight yellow. I do. His eye is not that wide. So I'm going to go back in with the yellow. As soon as I rinse, I seen something I ain't like. I'm not finished with. Okay, so I'm just going to make a straight yellow puddle over there somewhere by itself. Because the rest of this stuff on this palette has dried out. Okay? So get some of this yellow. Shout out to everybody still rocking with me. Thank you. And I'm just going to mix it in because this ain't dry. So I can mix this all in. All right. And I'm going to sweep this past this eye. Getting as close to the eye as I can. On both sides. The top and the bottom. All right. And I'm going to just trim this eye up. All right. And just make sure I got it all covered. Now, I see a little bit. Now, that's his head. Up above the darkness, I see a little bit of yellow up in here in the goggle. As if it's saying, I am reflecting on this metal goggle part. And so I'm just going to sweep this around. And I thought I had a little. All right, so I'm just I swept that around. Now, this appears to be blue as if it's saying the same thing. It's saying, I have a piece, this is a metal, and the metal is reflecting yellow from his skin tone. And around here, all this area is reflecting a blue from his outfit. So I got some blue out here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this blue and mix it with some white that I have down here. And I'm going to just mix it until I get something close to a color like what I've seen there, which I think I have. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. Nope, I want a little bit more blue in that, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to put this on there. I want a little bit more blue than that, ma'am. I'm going to get some more. All right, so now I'm thinking I'm confident with that. So I'm going to drag this all the way around his lens, the lens of his goggle. And I think I want it to be more blue than that because it's starting to clash with my background. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit more than that, even more so. All right. If you guys got it right the first time, congratulations. I did not. All right. So I'm going to go around the whole lens. I'm going around the whole lens with this blue. Don't care what I'm covering up. I don't care about none of that. I want this whole lens blue. And I'm going in a circle with it. And I'm making sure that my brush is laying down so that I can get the most. I'm going to get a little water on here too. I want to get the smoothest edge. Because I'm not coming back over this again. All right, so there you go. That's the smoothest edge I can get. Y'all see what's going on here? I don't know. Y'all seeing something. Adults, what y'all talking about? SNL Effect, thank you. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for coming in with my Just Kidding kids. I appreciate you. All right, I really do. Rocked with me till got off work. I'm trying to get this curve going up. I kind of messed up. Not really. I think I was playing myself a little short over here on this goggle anyway. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to lay my brush down flat. I'm going to drag it until it meet up the other side. Boom. Drag it. Nice and clean. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to make the stripes on the side with the same blue. Yep, I sure did. And I'm going to do it over here too. I sure am. Just go right on around that black. Remember we made the black lines? Go ahead and take it in between there. When you get to the edge, stripe it down like that. Okay? Now it look like you just got on one big old goggle. And you are about to witness how we're going to transform this one big old goggle into layers. Okay? And we're going to do it simply by doing this. Get you some white. Your brush should be at a point. Get you some white and go in here with the blue that you still have on your brush and make the other white part of the eye. Make the white part of the eye like that. Because in the picture, this goggle is not, this eye is not white. Now come around here with this stripe on the side and bring your brush around like so and stop. Get you some more white paint on your brush. Come down right underneath that. Paint this part right here and stop. You see this little white part that go right here? Paint it down. And stop. Come on this side. There's one over here too. And stop. Okay? There's one in the front. Paint it around. It's lighter than the rest. Paint it around. And stop. Okay? The white is giving us highlights. It's coming together, huh, buddies? That's right, baby. Take you a little dip of white on your brush right on the corner, pure white. Come in here and drop it right there. My brush has blue on it, but that's okay. Drop it right there. Take another one. The screws on the side of this thing. Drop it right there. That's a screw. There go another screw. Drop it right there. Right there. Okay? Right. Now, put the blue jeans on them. We got white on our brush. Go ahead and fill this in with white on your brush. Go ahead. It's blue on your brush. It should be white on your brush. Fill it all in. Let the blue and white turn into like a blue jean material for you. Okay? You need more blue? Get it. Bring it in. Let it mix itself. Okay? Let it mix itself and turn into a blue jean material. And just paint around. Empty it all off your brush. Get some more blue. Put it in there. Drag it around. There you go. We're trying to do a little speed painting right now. Mix that in with the white that you have already. It's okay. All right. In fact, Yeah, paint all this. We'll come back on it with the C in a little bit. You need more white on your brush? It's not looking like blue jean anymore. That's okay. Go ahead and get you some. Put a little white on your brush. Always keep some white on your brush and some blue on your brush until we finish painting his outfit. Okay? If you need to wet your brush, go ahead and dip it in the water. Hit it on the side 3 times. Go on and scoop you up some of this blue paint. See how I'm scooping it up? Come on in here and put his pants on. Put his pants on. Don't worry about the black that we put his pockets on. Go right over it. It'll show up. It's gonna show up. You see it show up through your blue? Black is showing up through your blue, right? If it don't, put it back in there. It's all right. I hope you guys are using your flat brush at this time. Switch to your flat brush. That way you can get all these angles and corners. Go ahead. Yeah, let's like that. All right. Yeah. Make sure your canvas is covered. Make sure your canvas is covered. You're going to swipe that blue in there. Whenever you have a darker area, use straight blue on your brush. Whenever you have an area that looks like it's light, put white on your brush. These legs, straight blue. Straight blue, y'all. Straight blue. No white. Okay? Like that. I love painting. I hope you guys are enjoying this afternoon. Minions. Painting the Minions with the Just Kidding kids. Just Kidding kids are the best kids ever. Okay? Ruthie, you still here? You driving to work? Oh, man, have a good one. Make sure you come back in and check us out. Hey, sis, what's up? Lena Doyle in the house. Hey, baby. I see a lot of people coming in from work and going in, coming in from work and going into work. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, y'all ain't have to come in here today knowing y'all got stuff to do. I appreciate you, though. So now I'm just doing the straps. And I'm using my brush to do the hard work on the corners. All right? The brushes are flat. So I'm just letting it do what it's supposed to do. So now, I know you got a little pocket over here. So I'm going to go back into my black a little bit. And I'm going to come down and paint this pocket on. Right there. And right here, right around the buckle, he's got a button there. I'm going to paint that button black. And even over here, there's another button. I'm going to paint that button black. Okay? I'm going to make sure those pockets are represented with the black. Okay? And I'm going to paint back on that symbol. It was simply a diamond shape going like this, another diamond shape like this, and like this. And then in the middle of it, it was a C. Put a C there. Okay? Now, get back into my blue a little bit. Well, I still got some black on here, and I'm just gonna hit the leg of these pants a little bit. I'm going to just come down the front of his coveralls a little bit, and I definitely want to hit right up in here. Bring it off there, bring it back down. Now I'm doing shadowing, catching up on the shadowing over here. I kind of messed that up, dang it. That's all right. I'll just go back over and make it blend in. Okay, over here, catch my shadowing back up. So, okay.
It's like jumping off the page.
It's jumping off the page. Cool. Now, my bias knows a little bit about sewing, so she knows that these buttons need to have a little something on them. So that's how you can put the thread through them. So I'm gonna put a couple of buttons on and make it look like it's some buttons. Okay. Now I'm gonna rinse. I'm gonna get some blue and some white and lighten up some of these areas on this blue jean, like around the pocket area, just to make sure that it is seen that there is a pocket here, like so, and coming off this coverall set. Like, you know, I just wanted to appear like the material is stretched out some. Okay, and right up here in the, right around the top, like that. You got to make it look like it's blue jeans. You know what I'm saying, Sissy?
Mhm.
Yeah, just put a little bit of white in there, here and there, and yeah, just make them look kind of juicy and fat. Like so. Now, I could wipe my brush off. So I want to still a little blue in here, but not so much. I'm gonna go right into my white, and I'm gonna make my highlights the highlight of the highlight. Okay. And I need another one for right here. And that one little spot that was right here above his eye, which is pretty much the glare off the goggles. And now for the teeth. Just some whites, some highlight whites, just to let him know, hey, his teeth is cool. He doesn't have gum disease after all. All right? So just do a little bit. And I don't know, I think I'm pretty much finished. What do you guys think? You like it, Sissy?
I do.
You do?
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're not really finished because we didn't do the palette. Go down to your small round brush, rinse it off, grab the blue, put the blue on the palette. Alrighty. Glop some on there. That's okay. Grab some rinse. Grab some yellow, mix it with your blue and make a green. Good job. Make a green. All right. Yeah, put some white with it. See if you can make a lighter color. It's okay. Whatever color you make, find a spot on your palette and put it on there. This is sort of like a teal. Okay? Put some more yellow in here. Try to make a better green. Better green, better green, better green, better green, better green, 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 green. Yeah. And you can put that right here. Just make a green and pop it right there. And then it kind of look like that teal a little bit, don't it? That's all right. Put some red with it. And that's gonna look like some burgundy or something. We don't care. Put it up there. Wherever you want. I'm gonna put mine right here. All right. Now, maybe we can put some white with this. We just mixing colors. We try not to waste what's on our palette, okay? Put a little orange in there with the white and the red. Let's see what that makes. Put a little yellow in there. I don't know. It's made a crazy color. We're gonna put that right here. Okay? Wait a minute, we can use that for the palette. All right, let's make this the palette color. Go around and make the palette. If you didn't get the same color I got, use it anyway. Or use another color that you like. Your palette don't have to be tan. It could be purple. It could be white. Whatever you want. You guys can do whatever you want. All you got to do is put your mind to it. I'm here to support you. Okay? All right. So just, oops, I'm sorry, you guys. Make your palette color whatever you want. I just happen to make this really cool color here I've never made before. So that's what I'm going to use. All right. And I think I'll make my brush a little darker, and I'll do that by adding some red to it. All right. Add a little red to this crazy color that I made. And now I can make my brush. All right. And I can use the white in there. And now this part could be my, just where the brush come out. And then I can use a darker bluish color in there. I'm just making up colors. You can make up whatever color you want. I know my friend making with Marilyn. She always making up stuff. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now, when it comes to, and I'll just make a little circle around this area. Hey, there we go. Now, when it comes to cleaning up, like I kind of made a mistake, I'll take my, excuse me, I'll take my flat brush, make sure it's nice and clean, and I'll dry it off. And then I'll take my brush and I'll just wiggle a line right there. I'll wiggle that line and I'll paint it. I'll get the extra paint off. See how I'm getting this extra paint off? Where I make it look straight. Yeah, do that. Do that, family. Do that. And I'm going to give me a little bit of black paint on my brush. Just the tip of my round brush. I'm going to make these little lines right here that you will see on a paintbrush. Like that. Yeah, y'all like that, right? Yeah, no, you do. All right. All right, so all right. I love it. Yeah. Girl, call Lena. Yeah. Call Lena. Girl, Lena's super cool. Okay. So, all right. So now, you guys, I know we didn't work out today, but I hope you got a great look at painting. Let's sign it. Yeah. What color I'm going to sign it in, sissy? You know what? I never hardly sign anything in white.
Yeah.
I think I want to go with white. It got a few other colors mixed in with it. That's okay. Make sure your paint is fluid. And just get it nice and fluid. You can do that by dipping your paintbrush in water and don't shake. Just put it right onto your palette and make this paint really liquidy. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to sign it. Auntie Carmen. Two T, two E's. After my T. I said Auntie Carmen, but it's Auntie 755. Put some more paint on there. Yeah, it'll work. Let me switch these cameras around. Thank you, guys. I can't wait to show y'all close up. Here. Have a look-see. Uh-oh. Got enough to let my camera fall. Hold on, y'all. I said I got a little battery. You like it, guys? Yay! Just kidding. We could do anything. Thank you so much. Let me change cameras. All right. Yeah. You like it, Sissy. Sissy says she love him. Me too. Yeah. Another one. Another one. Make sure y'all share me out. Tell a friend. Bring a friend. Text a friend. And tell them to get their kids and come on over here. Just kidding. So while I'm here, okay, while I'm here and I got your attention, I want to send a shout out to two beautiful people. Yeah, you too, Sissy. But not just Sissy. Hold on, I got to get some stuff. I'm going to be right back. Keep looking at me. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Thanks for hanging in there. I know y'all like, Auntie 755, I'll take the trash off for you. You don't have to take it out. No, kids. Don't worry. It's not trash. But it's something for you. Once again, a great supporter, Sonia Siegler. She sent over, so many of them. I can't even get them out. More easels for you guys. Yay! It's a bunch of them. I'm telling you, I can't even count them all. Can you see? Wait. No, that way. Yeah. It's a bunch of them, you guys. Just take my word for it. It just keep coming and coming. Sonia Siegler wants to make sure that every kid has an easel and can paint here with us on Just Kidding. So I want to be a big love hug out for Sonia Siegler for thank her for coming through with more easels for us. You guys, this is remarkable. Okay? So if you need easels, art boxes, let me know. I got you. Thanks to the good donations of people like Sonia Siegler, Sweet Reed, Practical Things, Big Boy Prince. Oh my God, who else is he? The Best Uni. Come on. It's so many of them. This whole stack, guys. Sonia Siegler sent in a whole stack of canvases for you guys. They go in your art boxes. Look at there. More. Oh, more. Wait. There's more. So, we can add this all to our lovely pile of stock that we have for you guys here at Just Kidding. And I appreciate her. I thank her so much. Sonia, if you're listening, I've been trying to reach you. And just to say thank you again. You're a doll face. So kids, you guys have canvases now. And it's all from Sonia Siegler, great supporter. And you guys just, we'll be doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know why these came back with me. This should have never happened. But anyway, I'm supposed to be giving that out. Also, in our Happy Meal department, I'd like to give honor and tribute to another great supporter of our channel, the Best Uni. Yeah, the Best Uni came out and she sent back a lot of stuff for you guys. She sent in some more craftsman paints. This is the fluid art. It can go a long way with you guys. Now, whoever gets these crafting art paints, these will last you a while. Okay? So she sent them both. I'm just digging them all out. You got, y'all see my glazed potatoes? Mukbang. Here. And she thought with some big paint brushes for you guys. I'll probably bust this one open and include it in one kind, and each, like a few people can get of these. So, and just more paint. You guys, I'm still bringing it out. The Best Uni. I'm still bringing it out. Still bringing out more. Got more, you guys. And I don't know what these are. These are adhesive foam squares. So we'll find something to do with these. So I'm still bringing stuff out. And she's got an 8-piece pack of canvases for you guys. Hey, more canvases. So does that mean 8 more paintings that we can do? More than what we had. So I appreciate you, the Best Uni, Sonia Siegler, and everybody who's been donating to the Just Kidding broadcast channel. You guys that's over there on 755 Media. In case you didn't know, I do have another channel. It's called Just Kidding. And this is where I teach your kids how to paint. The moderators will drop a link. So I appreciate if you guys go over there to the Just Kidding side where the kids cannot interact with the adults. The adults cannot interact with the kids. But I make it safe for everybody and for the grown-ups you guys can enjoy. But just please go over there and give the Just Kidding kids a thumbs up, because when they're painting and they get finished, they always like to go and see how many likes they got. And if you guys not liking them, then they're a little sad and they get a little discouraged. But I tell the kids, don't get discouraged if you don't get a lot of likes. So I asked the adults to do it because I care about the kids, not because I want them for myself. It's only 136 subscribers over there, and that's okay with me. As long as the kids is having a good time, I don't care about that. The 755 Media, yeah, I do what I do. But for the kids, We do it for them. They need to learn how to art. You never know. Might have you a little Picasso in the house. So we got these supplies now. We'll be using them in our future shows as well as our gift boxes. Today, we painted a minion, you guys. One in a minion. Okay, so you're like, yeah, use it. So here it is. You'll be hanging up on the wall with the rest of the art for the kids. Y'all stay tuned. Hey, kids. We didn't stretch out today, but that's okay. You can stretch out on your own. But right now, I want you to clean up. Get your brushes, take them to the sink. Don't run with your water. Whoa, Nelly. Kid around the slots water on your belly. No, we can't have that. So yeah, just take your water to the, rinse your brushes out. Take a towel. Make sure you wipe your brushes out after you rinse them real good. Just take them, put them between your rag, squeeze the rag, and pull your brush through until it's clean. Yeah. And once you do that, you wipe it all up. Don't run around the house with your wet paint. Leave your painting alone. Let it dry. And then you can invite everybody to go get a juice box off the refrigerator and come over to your art on the easel and admire your good work. The minion today. Yeah, that's what you can do. Make sure you put everything up. Put your tops tight back on your paint. The last thing we want to do is waste paint. Even though the best uni gave us a whole bunch. It's okay. We don't want to waste it. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Parents in 755 Medium. I appreciate y'all too. So do the kids. If you want to get a drawing next week, I don't even know what it's going to be. But, excuse me, it's freestyle?
It's the end of the month.
It is the end of the month. Yeah.
It'll be the 1st of October. You want to do freestyle?
Next month? Next week? That's the first? Yeah, it's freestyle. Yeah. Paint what we want. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. We kidding, just kidding, kids. We do whatever we want. So bring your blank canvas and your imagination. And I'll see y'all next week at 12 high noon. Until then, got anything you want to say to the kids, sissy?
Love you.
She love you. And I love you too. Hugs and kisses. Oh yeah, I remember. There's one more thing I want to share with y'all. You
deserve
art.
art.
No, I did it wrong. Kids deserve art. I'll see y'all next week. I'm 755 Media, also known as Auntie 755, and it's Auntie Cuddles over there. We see y'all next Saturday, 12 high noon. Peace.
Set up.
Get ready.
Yes.
Wait.
Just kidding. Wait, the just kidding kids are the best kids, baby. Yeah. Please believe that. Yeah, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? Wait. Well, high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. Well, high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Set up. Get ready. Put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't borrow what you come on, Nelly. Get around the slots, water on your belly. Paint show don't come on, Dilly. Holla, just kidding, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose, we use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangers, we slang and paint, create our masterpiece. We cracking jokes and stretching out, we do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just want to play with Auntie 755 shows. We're kidding. Just kidding. We're kidding. No, we're not. We're kidding. Just kidding. I say, just kidding.